Okay, today we're here at Bethany Lakes at the lower pond just by Joe Farmer Recreation Center. And what we're going to do is see if we can try out the little two-weight fiberglass rod that we picked up not too long ago at Cabelas. And we're going to be using a variant of the grasshopper, foam grasshopper. Basically take the foam grasshopper, cut it in half, and put it on a size 12 hook, I believe. Size 12 or size 14. And what we're doing is we're going to be aiming for, or at least targeting for, some of these bluegill that we know are there in the here in the pond. All right, so wish us luck.
As we worked the lower pond, we started hooking in the bluegill that we suspected were there, and that grasshopper variant worked out well. There's our first one this round. And then soon after that, we'll just move it a little bit down the pond and start working another section. We did see some bass on their beds, as well as some bluegill, little ones chasing our fly, but weren't able to hook up with them. But we ended up finally hooking up with some of these guys just on the further edge over there by the little dam that they built to hold the water. And here's a sunfish that went for that grasshopper variant. This next one, it's going to be a bass, a little bass, and like we were mentioning in other posts, that we do like this fiberglass fly rod. It does give a softer action, or slower action.
Okay, what we've been doing is catching these guys, getting some short strikes here and there, but we did get a couple of bluegill, and a sunfish and a bluegill, and then a bass. And we did see a couple in the beds. So far, haven't been able to get them to strike. But we're going to keep going and see if we can get something with these variants of a foam grasshopper.
Alrighty, and here's another view of the two-weight in action. And like we were saying earlier, a slower action than we're used to. But with that little lazy loop that comes out of there, it really can get a good cast in with little effort. And with these little bass on a two-weight, definitely put up a good bend in the rod, along with some of those bruiser bluegill that we've caught in this pond before. Alrighty, so here we're just working the fly. We tried different patterns: a slow retrieve, a stop and go. At one point we were doing long pulls.
Another bass on the grasshopper variant, grasshopper variant.
So we were using long pulls, and that was getting them to trigger a strike. And then later on we went to the waterfall area and started working one of the beds that we know are there. These have some really nice size bluegill, so be aware that it is a catch and release pond, so make sure that when you do catch them, do release them. That's one of the nicer bluegill. Then this is our biggest bass this round. This one about 14 inches. Put up a real good fight, especially on that two-weight. And then just to close things out, here's some fish that we caught in the sidebar, as well as if you see us working this bed with the foam grasshopper variant. Well, you'll get to see at least one of them chase the fly, and we'll hook into them as we bring them in. Alrighty, and other lures that we tried this round, we did try a saddle hackle streamer and got one of the bass to take. Did have several bass also go for it, but for some reason they would turn away last minute and forget our fly. So overall, roughly about 20 plus fish or so caught. We got some pictures of some, and unfortunately we ran out of battery, but bottom line, still had a good time out there. So cool beans. Alright, till next time, we'll catch you later, and good luck and good fishing.